Formal complaint regarding USD cash deposit at Grandview Corners branch. I am writing to file a formal complaint regarding a recent at your South Surrey Grandview Corners branch, which is primarily an ATM service branch. Before making the deposit, I approached a female staff member at the service desk and asked whether I could deposit US cash into my US dollar account through the ATM. She confirmed that I could and instructed me to select the US funds option on the ATM screen. Following her instructions, I selected the US funds option and deposited USD $1,000 in cash. After completing the transaction and receiving the receipt, I noticed that an exchange rate had been applied. Concerned that the funds may not have been deposited into my US dollar account, I immediately approached another staff member for assistance. He checked the transaction and confirmed that the USD $1.00 had been deposited into my Canadian dollar account instead. I immediately requested assistance in either transferring the funds to my USDOLLAR account or voiding the transaction. However, I was told that nothing could be done at the branch and that I would need to contact CIBC telephone banking. I called CIBC without delay, only to be informed that the transaction could not be reversed, despite it being an obvious mistake. While the representative acknowledged the issue, no solution was offered. My concern is not only the transaction itself, but also the lack of safeguards and correction mechanisms available to customers. In my view, several improvements should be considered. 1. Ensure branch staff fully understand and accurately explain ATM deposit procedures. 2. Improve the ATM software interface. It is extremely confusing that selecting US funds can still result in a deposit being credited to a Canadian dollar account. Customers reasonably expect that choosing the US funds option will lead directly to a US dollar deposit process. 3. Test and review the ATM workflow to eliminate situations that may mislead customers. 4. Provide staff with the authority or tools to assist customers when obvious deposit errors occur. 5. Implement a process that allows customers to correct or cancel a mistaken transaction shortly after completion. 6. Consider directing customers requiring more complex services, such as US cash deposits, to full-service branches where they can receive assistance from a teller. In many retail environments, when a customer makes a mistake, there is a process for correction or escalation. I was surprised to learn that, in this situation, neither the branch nor telephone banking was able to offer any practical remedy. I am bringing this matter to your attention not only because of my experience, but also in the hope that CIBC will review and improve its procedures to better serve customers in the future.